Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Emmy and we are on a world that you may or may not know of. This is my forever world. I have taken a break from it just out of kind of feeling a little bit lost of what to do and just getting focused on other things. This does not mean that other series are going away. I just am taking a little bit of a break. I had a really eventful past 2 weeks that allowed me or did not allow me to record anything, or anything I did record I just wasn't super happy with, as it felt very rushed and forced. So I thought, what better thing to do than go back to our forever, because that is kind of the point of a forever world. It's a world that you can always come back to. I do have a few mods installed here and there, nothing really revolutionary. Yeah, I plan on expanding maybe our village a little bit because that is something I find relaxing and enjoyable. I do know that we died the last time we were in this world, and that also kind of deterred me a little bit. It's okay, we can't win them all. I think I really want to start a lava farm, so that's going to be the point of interest as long as I can make one. And of course, I don't really know where anything is, so bear with me while I try to figure it out, even though some is labeled. But you know what? I don't know if I actually have any dripstone, which is a bit of a problem if you want to make a lava farm. To me, a lava farm would probably be red, but if I can't do a lava farm, I honestly don't know what kind of farm I will choose. I just wish that there was a dripstone cave somewhere. I just don't know as to where to find one. But maybe we can look around a few places. I'm gonna do a cheeky little break cam and just see if there's anything nearby. Oh, there's a trial chamber that we will not be going to today. Alright, well, I'm not really seeing any dripstone, which kind of stinks. But it's okay, we can redirect our focus on something else. Or we can always still build up our village, or even focus on something over here. I feel like adding a watermill would also be a really fun thing to add for us. I am not 100% sure as to where I would put this. I'm definitely leaning towards this side of things. Or wait, I'm having a lot of ideas right now. I didn't have any plans going into this. I could make a bee farm. I think that's what we will do. But we need to figure out where this bee farm is going to go and what we want it to look like. Yeah, and of course we'll have to get the bees and some silk touch. We've got a lot on our plate today, but nothing undoable. Plus, if I remember correctly, we have an XP farm now. Therefore, I am not very worried about it. Although I do want to make a campfire if I don't already have one, just so we can at least shear some of this honeycomb to make some beehives. And I am, of course, not really worried about running out of iron anytime soon. Alright, let's smoke them out, and then if we shear them, we will not get attacked, which is phenomenal. I'm trying to think about where I want this honey farm. I mean, I feel like it would make the most sense to have it over here with my other farms. So I'm gonna gather up some materials and I will catch you when I am done doing that. Hey guys, you get a fun little voiceover as my audio decided to not want to work for practically the remainder of this video. You might have some live clips. But moving on, I did get some materials to begin building our honeycomb and honey bottle farm. Although I was waiting to get some more honeycomb from our bee nest so I can make some beehives, as I plan on breeding our bees later on. I do eventually make myself a snazzy diamond shovel and head over to this little patch of sand. Here's a fun little time lapse of me collecting sand for you guys. And I do head over when I'm done with that to my super smelter and, well, make my sand into glass. Fair warning about this, guys. I was trying to not look at a tutorial for when I decided to build this farm. I was trying my best to do it by memory, as I had recently made one of these in a different world. So if you're a redstone person, I know this first part is wrong. It does not work. I do fix it later on in the video. So just cringe for right now. Cringe warning if you understand how beehives work. But I do fix this later on in the video, as I said. And I will eventually complete the first part of the farm, although incorrect. And I moved on to working onto the exterior. So I, of course, have another time lapse for you guys to watch. Alright, everyone, I have finished the exterior. Is it perfect? No. Okay, I haven't really been doing a lot of exterior stuff, okay? I haven't built in this style in a hot minute. So give me some grace. I am not sure if I really like the red. It's gonna stay red. It's also a lot smaller than the other ones. That is because I anticipate attaching it to something else. So yes, there's like some decor on the sides, but I do plan on either putting something here or like over here just to make it look a little bit more like it's supposed to be that small. So it might look a little out of place, especially because it's not also really on color palette. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I mean, we have this little guy over here too somewhere. See, it's all right. Anyways, from further investigation, I realized that I think my bees are dead. With that information, I need to get more bees. So, guess what? My audio decided not to work, and I realized that my bees died. Therefore, I thought I'd pull a big brain move and get a flower and some saplings and just try to bone meal up these oak trees until I got a beehive on one of these trees, because fun fact, there is a, I don't even know the number, but there's a certain percent of chance that you will get a beehive or a bee nest. Oh my goodness, there's too many bee words today. That a bee nest will spawn on a tree with bees in it if you plant it next to a flower. This does take a really long time though. Alright, everyone, I was able to get a beehive, but it is in the most awkward spot ever, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. All we really need are the bees. And in theory, if we can get these bees into our little thing, we can end up breeding them later on and making another, you know, beehive for them. So what we're gonna do now is bring them over. Of course, I mean, this is super inconvenient for me. Oh, no, I gotta go. No. Boom. So now, These guys are gonna produce some honey and stuff for us, but to make this actually work, we need to fill up our dispensers, or our droppers, I mean. Yeah, no, dispensers, oh my gosh. Oh, sugar. What? Oh my gosh, I was being so silly, guys. I completely forgot to block these parts off. Silly me. Okay, so now they should actually be, like, stuck in there. But this is when we are going to go over to our super smelter, get our glass, and we are just going to get another crafting table and make a ton of bottles, as well as some shears. Now, I only have 2 bees right now. Hopefully, I'll get some more tomorrow. But yeah. We're gonna fill one with bottles. And you don't need too many shears, because, you know, they have durability on them. But yeah, so we kind of just have to wait for nighttime to see if this actually works and if they'll go in. I decided to just use a copper chest, as that's what I have. And I cannot wait to see what happens and if this actually works or not. I know that this is a kind of random first episode. Well, not first episode, but coming back forever world episode. Oh yes, let's build a honeycomb farm. But hey, I don't know. Although there is something else I want to do, and that is fix our lovely ghast friend Lila from being in this trance. So let's go down or up and help her from being in a constant state of spin. Last time I tried to do this, I died. So I almost just kind of want to let her free roam, because ghasts don't actually end up going... Oh my god. They don't go that far depending on the radius they're in. Like, they stay within a certain region. But I kind of want to be nearby. Oh my gosh. Because I want to get onto her. Alright, this is kind of atrocious. Well, she's not on this anymore. But she should stay floating within a certain region. Come on. No. Like, she's not gonna float off very far. Oh, and now she's so happy, which I guess is the point of the happy ghast. As we wait for the sun to set, I think it would be a good opportunity to also decorate a little bit of this area over here. It is looking a little bit blank in these little gaps. A little bit too blank in my opinion, so I thought what better way to fill those spaces, or what better way to pass the time than fill those spaces up a little bit. I don't really have any ideas as to what I want to do, so we're gonna kind of go with it. I just want to add a little bit more life into these areas, whether it's just planting some grass. It looks like I already have some fireflies around. Fireflies? Oh my gosh. Firefly lights. But that doesn't mean we can't add more. And just some, like, little spats of grass. I'm not a big fan of the long grass. Having a little plant here and there. Maybe a little flower pot. Oh, this is so sweet. But just adding in grass can really, you know, pull up the world and make it a little bit more homey. A cake could be fun to put down, I guess. I don't know if I really like that, but that's okay. But now we're gonna go see if our bee farm is actually in the works. I'm so excited to see. Alright, it looks like they're in the hives right now, which is a really good opportunity for us to see Okay, they must be in the beehive right now. So we have to kind of wait for them to come out. Okay, wait, they're out. Oh, but it's still full of honey. So something's not working. I'm gonna BRB really quick and figure out what I did in a different world, and I will come back to you guys once I figure it out. Alright, we're having a quick intermission of a different world I play on with some friends where I have my honey farm. And as you can see, I do definitely have a ton of honey. It does look like I do not use any observers. I think that's what the difference is. So let's go back to our forever world and see if that is what the problem was. Yeah. Okay, we are back, and I just have to redo the redstone now because of this. So just bear with me while we do that. Just like this, and then comparators, redstone, slabs, more redstone, and then on top of here, we are going to add in 1, 2. Oh wait, but this has to be a slab. Okay, we did get the honey, but it's the honey bottles, but it's not filtering into the hopper, which is interesting. So let's just do this first too. And then I also want to breed up the bees a little bit just so they actually go into some more beehives. Boom. All right, so now there should be a little baby bee. Oh my god, so cute. But now hopefully, you know, I don't need more flowers and stuff over time. I can just like, they can share the 3 because I think they kind of come out at different times. Yeah, but we have to now, once again, wait and see if this honeycomb will actually come or not. All right, now our bees are going to go in. They're going to make some honey. And then hopefully this works. I followed the tutorial, okay? It better work. Oh, they're still in there, so I doubt anything's actually happened. Oh wait, it did. Okay. Let's go! Our bee farm works, and I just realized that this does not have a roof. But you know what? I want to make this build look a little bit better anyway, so when we improve this build, we will add the roof to it. But with that, I hope you guys liked this video. As I said earlier, I know it's kind of random to just like decide to make a bee farm, but I want to be a little bit more active and productive on my forever world. I just thought it was a good break to get, you know, away from it for a little bit, and I am now full of ideas. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Have an amazing day, and bye!